my... Choose the G. Oh my god. 200. Chill. You're killing. Dude. So, it is finally happening. We're unboxing the Kukirin T3. We have it right here. Is this thing gonna be better than the G2? That's the question. As it goes for specs, it's pretty similar. 800 watts, 48 volts, 15.6 amps. Pretty much the same thing. The difference is though, this thing looks like a spaceship. I also got a massive discount code for it.
Left foot, get into it.
Yeah, we've got the fender right here. Oh, we've got the tools and the screws and all that. This is the charger. 54.6 volts, 2 amps. It's a fast one. They also got the manual. Ooh. Oh yeah. Now this is beautiful. Nice. We've got them on. Oh. Okay, now this thing looks beautiful.
BB's on my wrist and then crystal lake when you popping like this.
Okay, so what we've got here? Just by looking at it, I'm starting to fall in love with the new design. Handlebars are like nice and wide. It got an RGB button. I've never seen that before. It turns on some RGB lights on the side. Let's give it a go. Key? Nice! Turn signals. I don't know what was Kukirin thinking, but for whatever reason, they just look like some Lamborghini headlights. The folding mechanism is the same exact one you find on the G2 Pro. Roll this thing up, put it down. Easy. Something that the G2 is not having is a key ignition, but this one got the key ignition. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god! Okay, I was not expecting that much power. I'm gonna disconnect the brake sensors right here. Bam! And the screen, bro, it's nice and bright. You can easily read it. Let's give it a go. Oh my god! Dude, it is so punchy. I love that. Let's see if we can get on one wheel. Oh, well, my bad. I forgot the brakes are brand new on this thing. You need to use the brakes a few times before actually punching them really hard.
This bad boy really got a lot of potential. It looks stunning, it feels lightweight, but I think it's time to give it some upgrades. Better rear brake sounds good, and the Vesc controller sounds even better.
So obviously I'm gonna be needing a battery. I mean a bigger one. The stock 48 volts, it's perfect, but I want more. So we're gonna be using this JoyOnWheels battery. It is kinda dead, so we might find a solution to charge it up.
Usually not all the stock controllers handle a bigger voltage battery, but if you're gonna use a Vesc controller, we're not gonna have any issues installing this 60 volts 18 amps battery on it. But first we had to find a way to charge it up through this charging cable that most batteries come with. So I'm cutting down this insulating rubber and getting easy access to it, and it just happened to have the connector for it around. I also found this Kukirin G2 charging port, and all of a sudden puzzle pieces came together nice and smooth. We had the charging wire connector in the palm of our hands. I connected this Kukirin G4 charger to it since we need a 60 volts one, and that red light translates as it's charging. Moving on, the stock brakes are decent. Not as good as the G2 ones, but they get the job done though. But I feel like we can do better with the hydraulic rear brake installed. Would you look at that? Our Vesc G2 Master just happens to have the right pair on it, so I'll borrow it for a moment if no one gets mad. Starting off, I'm taking the hydraulic brake hose disconnected from the brake handle together with the brake handle itself. I have it from an Angwa scooter, by the way, but here is where it gets tricky. The brake hose just happened to get stuck on the way down, so I disconnected the other brake hose out and try to take both of them out, hoping it will work. After really trying my best to not break them, eventually I finally did it in one piece. Man, this was challenging. That was half of the way out. We still had to take it out of the scooter frame by temporarily removing the turn signal LED plates off and pushing the hose down on the way. Removing the brake caliper only took 2 screws to come off, and it was finally time to install them on this absolute beauty of a scooter that, by the way, it got Kukirin projectors on both sides. That's some crazy attention to details for a Kukirin scooter in this price range. I'm disconnecting the brake line off together with the brake caliper and took off that metal line end by simply putting it out. There we have it, but we also had to swap the 160mm mount with the 120mm, otherwise the brake pads can't really do anything with the current one. Anyways, this was fairly easy to swap, just 2 screws on each side, and in no time we had it ready. Mounting it back in place by using 2 screws, and that was job done on the rear end. Now, I just couldn't help myself. I had to take a look inside the deck. It has these rubber cutouts for the screws that make it very easy and comfortable to remove. I'm taking it off real quick. We have to know what are we dealing with. It also got a rubber sealing for the deck, by the way. Before installing a Vesc controller, I must admit, I have never been more impressed by how good quality this Kukirin scooter is built. It's like they really took their time to do the sealing properly. And just look at all these wires. Every single one got its own place in there. I also removed the battery out for a moment, and then I realized, man, this deck is literally the definition of perfection. It has good water sealing, decent space, reinforced X-shaped bottom, and fairly easy to access. The only problem is, it might be a little bit too small for the battery we prepared. But I actually got a solution for that later in the video. For now, I'm wrapping it up by getting the deck back on in place, getting some zip ties on the brake hose, and starting to replace the brake handle for our rear brake. First, I'm removing the brake line off and then struggle to remove the stock grips. That was quite a challenge, not gonna lie. It took me a while. Then I untightened the buttons and slided them off together with the stock brake handle. The stock handlebars are already wide enough, I gotta admit, but what if we make them even wider? I will again borrow the grips and handlebar extensions from the G2 Master, since I don't really have an extra pair. I just love how convenient and easy to mount those components are. Did the same exact thing for the right side of our handlebars, and it was finally time to slide in the new brake handle in place, together with the buttons and grips. Now don't forget to tighten those well enough, since they usually have the bad habit of coming out loose. Now let's see how fast is this scooter going without installing a Vesc controller on it, and test out the new brakes.
Okay, I just got it out for a quick top speed test, and I must admit the handlebars are now almost too wide. Like those handlebar extensions, the handlebars were wide enough already, and now they're stupid wide. I mean, just look at me. Man, this thing looks so beautiful. Let's see. Come on, 26, 27. Come on, 29, 31. It is very stable, I must give it that. 39. Come on, 40. Okay, 40 kilometers an hour. I'll take it. With the wheel in the air, it reaches 50 kilometers an hour. So I think that's doable if you weigh like 50 kilograms, maybe 60, 70. I'm just stopping out at 40, 42 kilometers an hour. I'm a heavy guy. Dude, the fact that this thing is so lightweight, you can keep it up. It's a freaking wheelie cheat code. I'm not even joking. I mean, look at this. This is so easy. I'm doing zero effort right now. Usually on scooters, you have to balance yourself like a lot. But on this thing, I'm barely doing anything. Let's make it go 300 kilometers an hour.
I decided to go to the store and buy myself a soldering iron and everything, because it is time to do some heavy modifications. This is the strongest they have. It's 100 watts or something.
Okay, as you guys remember, I got the Vesc controller installed on this G2 Master. I don't have any other Vesc controller, so I'm gonna use the same exact one. You're gonna get it installed on the T3. Hopefully that's easy.
Starting off, I'm taking the deck off and gaining access to the Vesc controller, cutting off the power by disconnecting the battery cables and making my way to disconnect the motor phase wires that basically deliver power to the motors. There we have it. Good as new. Best controller ever. There is one more thing that we'll need, and that is the throttle that we created in the previous video. So I'm taking off the front shield and extracting the wire beautifully. I also took it off the handlebars and decided to use these wires to later connect the Vesc to the battery. That's because the stock one got a smaller connector. As you guessed, we need to dive into the T3 deck once again, but this time we're planting a Vesc in it, taking off the battery, and then I took off the motor wire connector sealing, since that's where we need to connect the new controller. And would you look at that, I just happen to have the same exact connector. I also applied the same exact procedure, but now for the battery wire and its brother, the charging wire.
In my previous video, many of you asked me what is a Vesc controller, what is that, why is it helping us, why is it better? Well, I'm glad you asked. These controllers right here are built to rule. They are better than your stock controller because they can get way much more power out of your battery and deliver it to the motors. I also have a massive discount code if you want to buy one.
I'm wiping down the stock thermal paste, and that's because the Vesc controller got the thermal pad, and we're gonna use that, making sure everything fits in place perfectly, and yes, looks like we are good to go. Now we need to solve another problem, and that will be connecting the Vesc controller phase wires to our rear motor. So I'm going to use these 3-pin 6mm connectors paired to this beautiful 3-pin port. But now we get to do my favorite part, and that will be soldering the wires together. You just gotta love this process. And now that I can finally do it myself, sky is the limit. I'm warming things up by taking it out of the box and giving it power. And in less than 3 minutes, it was already boiling 610 degrees. My strategy will be to melt the soldier and fill the connector fully, and that way I can simply warm it up from the side and submerge the wire into the melted soldier. It just couldn't be easier than that. It went in just like warm butter. I also did the same exact thing for the other wire, and I gotta admit, this wiring process is one of the most satisfying part of the build itself. Now time has come to dress the wires up. We don't really want our phase wires to touch each other, you know the drill. I'm shrinking the rubber by applying heat, and again, this is extremely satisfying to do, and there we had it. Looks so good you'd think a factory built it. Even my OCD was satisfied.
Now you might be wondering, what am I doing with all the other wires? Well, we don't need them. In the previous video, we built this one. This is for the whole sensors of the motor. Basically, throughout this wire, the controller is able to read the data of the exact position of the motor. It can also read the temperature, but the Vesc controller doesn't need a whole sensor wire. We can run a Vesc controller on this only with this controller and the cable we built, and sure, the throttle wire. So for this build, I'm not gonna use whole sensor wire.
Going sensorless doesn't really have downsides, maybe just the throttle feeling a bit chunky on the start, but otherwise it is perfect and draws just as much power. If you really want to build it perfectly, do it as I did in my last G2 Master Vesc video project. Now time has come to deal with the battery wires.
You might also think that I'm using a controller built for a dual motor setup, but right now I can use this controller as it is on a single motor. Even though this controller looks like a one single unit, it's basically two controllers merged together throughout this CAN wire right here. So what is that wire doing? It's copy pasting information from the first controller to the second one. So I will just disconnect it and use half of the controller as it is. No one can stop me. Now we have another problem. We need power from the battery to go to the stock controller and to the Vesc controller. So I'm actually gonna split the power throughout those three connectors right here.
This will ensure power everywhere, and I still want my stock controller to work because of the lights. They look kinda cool, you know? I'm getting the throttle wire connector in place, and finally, time has come to get the stock battery in game.
Nice, now we've got everything connected. Before getting all the spaghetti inside the frame, I just want to make sure it works. I will turn on the Vesc. That's green right there. Oh my god. I'm actually so excited. The throttle is still initialized on the Vesc controller because we did it in the last video, but we have to configure the new motor. That should be very easy. So we have to press on setup motors, say no here, select generic, press next. We have to select a large outrunner and check override right there. Press next, yes. We can select the battery capacity, so I will do that. I'll just say 15 amp. Hit next, yes. Now when it comes to the motor poles, you actually want to select 30 because that's what most of the motors have. And wheel diameter, select 254 millimeter. Now I'm gonna hit run detection and the motor is gonna configure itself. Bam! Okay, come on. Ooh! See, it's learning. Now it's trying to detect the whole sensors that we didn't connect. This is a very successful accomplishment. Would you look at that? So we can run 65 amps through this motor. Wow! We did not connect the whole sensors and it says sensorless. Hit OK, finish. Now let's see the throttle. Ooh! Notice how it's spinning backwards? You have to go to invert motors and check inverted right there. Now it's spinning forward. Go to general, current, and select motor current max break 0, battery current max regen to also 0. That minimizes the risk of the Vesc breaking up. You need a very good battery in order to use that function. Oh my god. I'd say that's an upgrade.
I got all the spaghetti back inside the frame. It was a bit challenging, but it worked. Got the deck back on. And I also got some zip ties for the remaining brake hose. And the power button can stand here on the side. It won't bother anyone with his green presence. And finally, time for the second throttle to join the game. I'm not gonna be able to use this battery, but I might use this one, which is a 4826 amps. Maybe we can mount it like this. Something like that. This battery is already fully charged. I am really happy with how this build turned out. I have no idea what other Kukirin scooter glows that much out of the box and looks just as beautiful as this one. I mean, just look at it. It gives me UFO vibes. Every single angle screams Lamborghini. And yeah, Kukirin, you really nailed it this time. Congrats. Finally, time has come to see how is this thing gonna fly on the road.
We have just arrived in Iran. We can see the power, we can see the speed, we can see everything. By the way, getting a Vesc controller on this scooter was the best idea ever. It's like I'm driving another scooter. It feels like I just transformed it into a G4. Chloe is on the Tiger Supra right now. I'm barely pushing the throttle and we're getting more than 50 kilometers an hour. So absolutely, if you want to upgrade your scooter, maybe you have a Kukirin G2, maybe you have a Kukirin G2 Pro, you should absolutely consider getting a Vesc. I'm using the dual motor version of the Vesc, but you can buy this one, which is actually built for only one motor. Chloe is carrying my second battery right now in his backpack right there. So whenever this bad boy runs out of battery, I'm gonna mount a second battery. Oh my god, here we go! Dude, we've got some people outside! Let's go, dude! Oh my god! Peak power was 3,129 watts. Yo, we've got a knee ride! This is a good moment to see the differences between the T3 and the G2. Let's get them side by side. You should see the LEDs on it. It looks like a freaking spaceship. Okay, so here we have them. I would say the T3 is a little bit longer, or they're pretty much the same. Deck-wise, the G2 deck is slightly bigger, and it's also slightly taller. On the rear, dude, the T3 looks way better. I mean, look at that thing, bro. It got projectors. Tires are identical, 10-inch tires. Handlebars are pretty similar. Why I will choose the G2 over the T3, though, the deck is slightly bigger, so you can fit a bigger battery in it, and you have way more room for upgrades. Otherwise, the T3 looks like a freaking Lamborghini. Both of them look great. It's very hard to choose between the two of them. The amount of customizations you can do with the Vesc controller is just stupid. You can do whatever you want. Show them the second battery, bro. Oh yeah, look at that. We're gonna use this later. Streak, my boy. Finally, dude. Look at that thing right there. You should cut those. They're kind of pointy. I don't know. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Dude, this reminds me of the freaking summer vibe. Oh my god, dude. I've been waiting this the entire freaking winter, dude. I wanna see this thing jumping. He got the suspension and everything for it. Woo! Look at this, look at this. You can hit so many combos with this. Oh my god, oh my god. Man, I miss this place. Oh! Whoa! That's fast right there, bro. Oh! Dude, this thing jumps. Oh! Whoa! You don't even need a ramp to jump with it. You can bunny hop. Look at this. Bunny hop and then jump. Whoa! So fun, so fun. You wanna try it?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, that's next level right there. That's next level, bro. Dude, he's doing it. He's actually doing it. Oh my god, dude, you should try that couch right there. Oh my god. Better than a Sony right there. Starwork from Temu, yeah.
Holy!
Bro, feel stuffed today or something. Hit the jump, hit the jump. Yeah. Yeah! I found some leaks on the internet. They look kinda crazy. They might be true. Wait, what? It's hot? Wait. Oh my god! Maybe I was pushing too many amps to it. It's fine. Okay, okay, okay. Oh! Yeah, I'm lazy. I didn't get all the screws in. Dude, I love the tires on the Supra. They're like so cool. Basically the same exact G4 tires. Look at them. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice! I can't wait to get the steering dampener and the Vesc on that bad boy. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Come on! Yeah! You have to admit, everyone should get the Vesc on their scooter, right?
Yeah.
Everyone! Look at the Supra, dude. It looks like a video game scooter. You actually gonna... Wait, wait, wait. Oh my god. Yeah! He's doing it. It's very easy. Very easy. Oh! Is this better than the G2?
I think it is.
It is?
A little.
Just a little? Look at this.
Oh my days, man!
That was like only 205 kilometers an hour. Oh my god. Right now I'm getting it into square wave. It's gonna sound like a dualtron now. This is dualtron mode. Oh my god. This sound is insane. Sounds like I'm riding a freaking spaceship.
Oh, bro's wheeling on square wave.
Dude, it sounds hilarious. Still got 49 volts. I think we're good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, oh my god. Dude, what happened? It started spinning by itself. Dude, be careful. Easier, I died. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh my god, look at the boys, dude. They're chilling. I think I would love just as much the G2 with the Vesc. I'm seeing a very bright future for Kukirin in 2026. I don't know what they're gonna release next. I've seen some previews and they all gonna keep the theme of the Kukirin T3. They wanna keep it big, bulky and powerful. Let's freaking go. With the helicopter above, dude. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh my god. Whoa. Careful of the dog. Careful of the dog, bro. Oh my god. Surely this thing can reach more than 60 kilometers an hour. Whoa. Look at that scrape right there on the G2. Woo! Look at this. I'm surrounded by the ride out. Yeah, look at streak. Oh my god, that's a vibe right there. Come on, keep it up. Nice. Don't drop it. Ah, okay there. Yeah. Oh my god. Come on. Oh, come on. Ah, look at streak. Nice. Let's do it together. Come on, all three. Oh, all three. Let's go. Dude, all three at the same time. Look at this combo. Whoa. Finally, this bridge is up and running. Oh my god. Come on, guys. Come on. Dude, we're on the bridge. Can you believe that? Let's freaking go, dude. Oh. Whoa. Come on. I'm not stopping. Whoa. Come on. This is just so freaking Gora. Oh my god. There is no way we crashed into each other. It's fine. All good. Yeah, right, guys, back. You fixed it. This is the best vibe you can possibly have in this beautiful world. Come on. Everyone is following me. Let's go. Come on, Streak, my boy. We're gonna change the battery soon, and Clau got that in his backpack. You just gotta love this bridge. It's the best bridge ever. Let's freaking go. They also have a screen that you can get on your handlebars and see the speed. And I'm absolutely gonna get that because I don't wanna keep my phone there all the time. Man, this is a clean road. Even with the very low battery, I'm still doing it. I can't wait for my first 400 volts build. Bring me the second battery, dude. Oh my god, look at this thing. My plan is to get this thing right here, something like that. This is gonna be teamwork. We only have 8 screws to take down. It's funny how we stopped in the middle of the road to do this. I've got this connector right here. Let's take off the deck. Don't be shy. Nice. I'm gonna turn off the controller. I'm gonna disconnect it from the battery. So I just connect this wire right here. And now all I have to do is to get the deck back. Here is where we need to connect the battery. Like, that's a massive battery, bro.
It's as big as my head.
We're just gonna mount this thing right here. Just shove it in there, call it a day. Yeah. This looks perfect. Okay. Balkan engineering? Dude, for real. That should be enough. I'm just gonna... Duct tape fixes everything indeed. We are 4 screws down, but... Who cares, dude? It freaking works. Dude, this is a massive battery right here. Oh yeah, it kicks way harder with the new battery. Clau is gonna try to do a top speed on it. I'm gonna ride the Super right next to him. He weighs 50 kilograms, maybe 60. Oh, he's going faster than 50 already. Come on. Oh yeah, he's going faster than I do. How fast did you go? 57. Come on. Yeah. It's front heavy now because of the second Nice. Yeah, on the T3, dude. Let's go, dude. I know, dude. I know. It looks like an airplane. Exactly. Oh my god, dude. This Supra is so smooth. I'm gonna do more videos on it. For a single motor scooter, dude, this thing is killing it. And surely it would have been faster with a higher voltage battery. Look at Cloud, dude. You're killing it. So cool to have 2 batteries. I have less space on the deck now with the second battery, but that doesn't bother me that much. At least I have range. This looks so funny with all the wires out. All lights are on. And this beautiful guy is looking so shiny tonight. With the projectors on the side, dude. I'm having wings. So would I choose this over the G2? I'm not sure. In terms of looks, it looks better. In terms of performance, it's pretty much the same. So you cannot go wrong with either one. Yeah, look at it streak. This is not lane 1, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching to the end of this video. You're absolutely amazing. And stay tuned. Please stay safe.
There's only a wall. I'm a human after all.